Anybody want an ignorant damn dog? You can have it. I'll send it to you for free. This dog is so ignorant, unbelievable. Ugh, Tenny, it's like dealing with a child. You say no, no means yes. She thinks she can do whatever she wants. She got another thing coming. She's been pissing me off. I swear she goes dumb every day. Dumber and dumb. I just don't understand. I don't know what's so hard of like just staying on your bed and relaxing. Ugh. You want to get up, roam around, try and drink 10 million gallons of water. Then you want to do all this crazy shit. Damn dogs are a nuisance. Should have left her ass outside. That's what I should do. It's early too. I should have left her ass outside. Turn the light on and leave her ass outside. Damn ignorant dog. She's gonna try and get up again. I know she is. She's over there huffing and puffing and acting dumb. I know exactly what she's up to. She's gonna try and get up. She's gonna get up again, thinking that I'm not gonna do anything, and she's gonna go sleep on the floor. Watch. I'm trying to tell her, stay the hell where she is. Stop getting up every 5 seconds. These guys are idiots. People are so negative. So negative. I don't know why people are so negative for. Bunch of negative Nazis. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? Mhm. Oh, cool. That's good. I'm glad you got some work. Hell no. That's good. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? The deadline's tomorrow. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, nice, Dan. Glad you guys won. We won today too, 5-2. Our two-game losing streak's over. So we won four, lost two, now we won one again. So it was a good game today. Glad my Sox won 5-2. And I watched some wrestling, the wrestling event today. I'm starting to get back into watching wrestling events. Yeah, I'm glad the Sox won. They're doing really good this year. They actually have a winning record for once, which is good. I actually like watching them play again. They made a lot of big changes and it worked, so that's good. We beat the Pirates today. We lost yesterday 10-3, and then we won today 5-2. So we got their asses back. Yeah. Everything was early today. That's why I'm on here at 8:35 because it's so early. I have nothing to watch now. It's all gone. Wrestling's finished. I watched that. All my teams have played, so I ain't got nothing else to watch. Actually, anything I didn't check was the Patriots, but I don't think they play. I don't think they play today. The first game is next week. Yeah, next Sunday they play. This is the yeah. Yeah, next week's the first game of the season, I believe. Yeah, we play the Raiders next week Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, college football. I don't really watch college football, but yeah, I don't watch it like that. I couldn't tell you anything about college football. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't watch it. Sometimes I'll watch like the whatever bowl, like the finals and all that stuff. I like watching the finals sometimes, like the final game and all that shit. Can't remember what it's called, like Orange Bowl or something like that, or something bowl. I don't know. But I watch it sometimes if there ain't nothing to do. But now that soccer's back, um, baseball's on, soccer's back on, and then next month will be hockey's back on, basketball's back on next month. So I can't wait. So I'm glad today is the last day of August. Thank God. I'm so done with August. Don't worry about Lucky. She's working. She's remotely working. Let her ass work. She needs to work. Get your ass to work. So yeah, I'm so glad sports is on. But when on Sundays, it's kind of annoying because then everything's finished already. Sometimes there's like night games and I watch them. Yeah, so it's all good. It just finished pouring rain here earlier. I went to go get takeout for lunch. I had chicken tenders and fries and a Pepsi for my not lunch, dinner. I had lunch with my parents today and I had uh takeout for dinner. They didn't feel like making anything. So I had chicken tenders and fries and a Pepsi. I shouldn't have, but I said fuck it. And lobster season begins tomorrow. About time you did some work. Oh boy. Damn dog loves making noise. Oh, my stomach's making all this noise. What in the world is this? Mm, mm. What in the hell? Some weird ass people. Oh, cool. Let me see what they got. Stores will be closed on Labor Day. Of course not. Nobody wants to work on a holiday. That'll just make too much sense. Of course, that shit ain't gonna be on sale. Hell no. Hell no. They just said this shit was on sale and now it's not even on here. These people are drunk. These people are drunk. These people are drunk. Yep, they're drunk. Just like I am. They're drunk. I'm sure your mother must be like, dang God, my damn daughter has a job and she leaves me the hell alone. She must have been so grateful. She must be like, thank you, Jesus, for answering my prayers. This woman aggravates the hell out of me. Thank God she got something to do to leave me alone. I feel her pain. No, Dan, I wasn't. No. I slept in this morning, and then when I got up, I did a few things, and I went straight to my mom and dad's at like 11:30. And at 12, I had lunch, and then after that, I came home and I watched all these games and things, and hung out with my nephews for a bit, and then yeah, I didn't really come on because I was watching all this stuff, and then now that I have nothing to do, I came on now. I wanted to come on earlier, but I didn't. Yeah, this is the first time I've been on, and I'm on early too. So it's a holiday tomorrow, so I might as well hang out, chill out. I actually want to see if um Marilyn comes in here because she had an event on Thursday and I haven't seen her since. I want to know how the event went. I haven't seen her. I hope it went well for her because she's been talking about that thing for like a month. But I really hope she's okay, and I hope her event went at least as good as it could be. So I wanted to see if she would come in here so I could find out if her event went good. I was worried about her. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I haven't seen her today, but it's still early where she's at. She's 4 hours behind, so I hope she's okay too. It's her like second last day. Tomorrow's her official last day. Yeah, I hope she's okay. I'm sure she is. I really do hope she's okay. Because I know being in the heat is definitely frustrating and miserable. Today it's been cloudy all day. We haven't even seen the sun today, which is good. It's actually been really nice today because it's been humid, but nothing like serious. It's been cloudy all day. It's still cloudy and it's still rainy. We had some lightning and thunder, but it was out in the ocean. So I was like, good, stay out there, go away. And the tropics are nice and quiet right now. There's no hurricanes, no tropical storms, nobody aggravating, no aggravating shit going on out there in the ocean. Oh, cool. My package got delivered today. Yay. Cool. Hey Joey, how you doing? Hey Tanya, we just manifested you. We were just asking about you, Tanya. You fell by the garden shed today and I had to lay there until my long guy came. Oh no. No way. You're in a splint and crutches? Oh God. We were just saying, Dan and I were just saying that we hope you're all right because it's very tough out there today. It's very hot. I didn't put the plywood in front of the garden shed. Oh man. Damn it. Well, at least you don't have anything broken. That's good. Well, I guess here is the delays that Spirit was talking about. Spirit said there was going to be some delays, and here it is. Unfortunately, it was these type of delays that we don't want. Oh, well, that's good. See, if one thing don't work, another thing what does. See, there you go. It all worked out, Tanya, and I'm glad you didn't break anything, and I'm glad you're okay. I'm so glad you're all right. It's been raining here all day, Joey. No wind, though. No wind at all. Just rain. We had thunder and lightning storms here and there. Um, I'd say about an hour ago, it was lightning, a lot of lightning like crazy, but it was off, in the ocean area, but it lit up the whole area around here. It's been raining on and off. Looks like we got more rain coming, but It's been very humid today, even though the sun hasn't been out because it's been cloudy all day and rainy. It's supposed to be raining all week, like sporadic showers here and there. Right now, it's 80 degrees and 90% humidity. So, yeah. And it's raining right now. There's showers right now as I'm talking to you guys. Like the whole island of Bermuda is blue with rain. I'm looking at the radar now. And there's more coming. There's more little showers here and there. There's thunder and lightning all around us, but nothing's hitting us, thank God. But yeah, it's been raining all day. And Diamond's been a complete pain in the ass. You might have saw her get up just now. I had to tell her off a few times. She's been very naughty today. She's peeing outside on the floor on the tile again when she should be peeing on the grass. She's acting really stupid. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Oh, good. I'm glad they're interested in Granny's car. See, so you did get blessed today in a way, even though you know. Well, you have us too. You can vent to us right now. I'm just glad you're okay. Dan and I were literally talking about you. Oh, that's all right. The tears are tears of joy. That's how you gotta look at it. There's nothing wrong with crying. You know, we all cry. I'll send you some rain, Joey. Here we don't need no more damn rain. I wish it wasn't raining at all. Because when it rains, and the sun comes out, it means the grass grows, and I have to cut it every week, and I hate cutting grass every damn week because I gotta cut my grass here and my mom and dad's grass. So that's why I hate summertime so much because during the wintertime I only have to cut the grass like once a month, but here it's like every freaking week, and it's very annoying. But I'll cut the grass. It's better than having bad things happen. So I'll do some bullshit. It's cool. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people in your area and in your country would not does not like hot weather, but you're not the only one. But it seems like a lot of people are getting hot weather this year that weren't expecting it and normally don't get it in places that normally don't have it hot. But some people complain, some people say thank God they're tired of the winter and they want the summer. But me, I'm totally opposite. I rather be like 60 to 70 degrees every day than it being 80 to 90 degrees. I can't stand it. But I noticed that because the sun wasn't beaming on the house, it's easier for my air conditioner. It feels cooler in here today. But when the heat beats up the walls of the house on the outside, it makes it harder on the inside. Well, the thing is, Joey is she she has arthritis and she wants like when she goes like my entrance of my gate over here when I walk towards there, she usually will go outside the gate and like try to walk around, but she doesn't want to. It's like she's given up on walking up and down the hill. But she can get all the exercise she wants, but it's too hot for her. See, she doesn't want to go all over the place. She runs back inside. I'd say about 3 hours ago, I opened the gate and she don't want to go outside. She don't want to go. She wanted to turn around. I said, no, 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 you go in there. You go pee and you go poo and do your thing, and I'll come get you in a while. Then I had my dinner so that way she doesn't aggravate me. Because when I eat my dinner and she's around, she'll annoy the shit out of me, act like she never ate in her life. So she's a pain in the ass. So now, when she came inside, she wanted to drink more water. And I'm not giving her no more water. She's drank too much damn water. And then she drinks all this water and then she pees all over the place like an idiot. She's so annoying. It's unreal. This is the most annoying year I've had with her. And she's 10 years old. And she's been super annoying. It's almost like she's a little baby. You know? She's freaking annoying. Like she knows that she has to pee on the grass and she's peeing on the tile now outside on the by the pool. Where she pees, the pee won't go in the pool. But where she pees is like not nowhere near the grass. So it doesn't make any sense to me. And she's just being a dumbass dog like she wants to be. But like I said, I'd rather her pee outside on the tile than pee in my damn apartment. Because when she pees in here, it's like the worst ever. So even though she's a pain in the ass, right now she's laying down right in front of me over here on the ground. And she keeps getting up periodically to go look at her bowl, knowing fully well there's no water in there. And I'm not giving her anymore. Not right now. Because she drinks too much and then she doesn't make it to the grass in time and then she pees all over the damn tile. And I've argued with her a million times. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. And it's like, no means yes. So I said, yeah, two could play this game. I'm not giving you shit. She's a very annoying dog when she wants to be. All right, let me catch up with what you guys are saying here. Tanya says, slap that ass. If it's under 6. Oh. Okay, cool. The word shadows. Anytime I hear the word shadow, I always think of that documentary they came out with. Out of the Shadows or something like that. It was. It's like a documentary about uh, demonic pedos and all that shit. Go to work, Lucky. Lots of ice in your cup. Yeah, my dad, he put ice in his cup today. He always puts ice in his water and drinks his ice water. But my dad's much better now. I'm so glad he has been. I can't believe how his legs are so different now. They're not swollen anymore. Like everything's fine with my dad now. He seems so much better now. And I'm so happy that he's better now because my mom always gets mad dealing with him. But today they were both okay today. They haven't fell down or anything bad's happened to them. They haven't bothered me, to aggravate me and shit. Um, but they asked me to order them some water filters for their fridge, and I got a new weather strip for the garage door. So it comes in this week, and I'll install it and hook it up for them and make them happy. And my dad wants me, when the weather's good, my dad wants me to paint these wooden doors to the shed. So on Tuesday, I'll go get the paint, and then if the weather's good, I'll hook them up. One thing about him, he's always got something for me to do. He's never content with anything. He will find something for me to do. It's just who he is. Biggest pain in the ass ever. Did Marty ever go live? No. No. I haven't seen her. I haven't got, you know what? A few people I know went live, and like Teresa went live yesterday. Mystical went live the other day, and I never got nobody's notification. I went on YouTube, and then an hour it said Teresa went live, and it said an hour ago, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I pressed my notification bell, and it said that she had gone live an hour and 2 hours and a half ago, and I'm like, what the fuck? I never got no notification. Nothing. I don't even get like the posts on the community page. All of a sudden, it's just all back to shit again as usual. So even if anybody went live, I ain't getting nobody's notification. The last notification I got was 20 something hours ago about some stupid tropical storm shit. And that's it. I haven't got nothing else. I'm not even subscribed to that channel, and it gave me a notification about some dumbass weather place that I visit sometimes. And my buddy Steve Judd, I get his notifications all the time. But it's always some bullshit, man. I just hope nobody gets upset that they don't see me in their room. Because it's not my fault I didn't get notifications. So I know how some people are. They'll be mad that I don't visit. I blame YouTube for everything. I'll text Marley now and see if she's around. I text her, so maybe she'll come live. I mean, maybe she'll come on here. You said she curled her hair and everything. I thought she was going live. Oh, really? She got her hair did? Mm-hmm. I wonder why. I'm gonna tease her. I had takeout for dinner tonight. I had chicken tenders and French fries and a Pepsi. I didn't feel like cooking anything, and lunch. I had a big lunch today with my mom and dad. I had roast chicken, stuffing, macaroni and cheese, and potatoes. It was so good. And then I didn't even have any breakfast. All I ate was like two cookies and gave some cookies to my dog. And I had a cup of coffee. Then I made another cup of coffee and had that with my lunch with my mom and dad. But I had a big lunch, and then dinner I had chicken tenders and fries, which I didn't want to eat, but I was like, the hell with it. It's something quick. I was thinking the same thing. Damn, we're gonna have to pry into the situation. I have a can of those little pork wiener things. It's like six in a can or something like that, or something like that. And I always used to eat them with cheese and olives. They used to put it on a toothpick as hors d'oeuvres for Christmas. I have a can in there, but I keep forgetting I have it. I should have had that, but I just don't remember. You just reminded me. Yeah, it's not dinner time there yet. It's 9:12 here. So it's like 5:12 where you guys are at. Oh, she told you she was gonna go live. Okay, well hopefully she does. We'll all go hang out with her. Cool. Well, if she goes live any minute now or in a couple minutes, then we'll go over her room and then we'll come back here for the grand finale tonight. Actually, she might go live tonight because it's a holiday tomorrow here and there. So that'd be cool. Hopefully she does go live. That'd be nice. Yeah, the Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Okay, it's a holiday there too. Oh, cool. So I guess it's a holiday everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but for all of us, that's good. So yeah, we can stay up late tonight and be naughty. Hopefully she goes live. She hasn't texted me back yet. I'm gonna text her and say I heard you're going live to show off your hairstyle. See what she says. She's gonna be laughing like crazy. I am. I'm gonna do it now. I said I heard you was going live to show off that hairstyle. I'm gonna talk some shit to her. She's gonna be like, "Damn, Tanya went and told him." It says she was on Facebook 30 something minutes ago. I talk some shit to her. When she sees the message, she's probably gonna laugh like crazy. No problem, Dan. Yeah, that's right. No garbage tomorrow. That means my garbage, because it's a holiday tomorrow, my garbage don't come till Friday. So hell no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the garbage on Tuesday because I have to go to the city on Tuesday anyway. Tuesday my nephew goes to school, which is great. And then next week, well, 2 weeks from now, my other nephew and my sister go away to take him to college. And me and my nephew are gonna be here by ourselves. And done. That's gonna be a 10-day task. The good thing about September is it's lobster season. So I'll be eating some lobster very soon. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. This weekend I'm gonna try and buy some lobsters for me, my sister, and my mom. I wanna get my mom a lobster. She loves lobster. And then we can have a little party before my nephew goes away. Here she is. What does a lobster cost? Well, it depends. A small one is like $50 and a big one is like 85. She said she might go live in 45 minutes maybe, but she said she's been sleeping. She might pop in here now. Yeah, same here, Joey. The garbage usually comes on Thursday, and it's probably gonna come on Friday now, obviously. But I usually take the garbage to the dump anyway, because when well Thursday the garbage came, then we have Friday, Saturday, and today, and then I usually take all the bags of garbage, mine and my sister's, to the dump, so that way it doesn't stay here for a whole week and stink up the garage inside the garbage bin, because I hate that. But I'm gonna be a lot more flexible this week because my nephew goes back to school and I can concentrate on working in the workshop and do a lot of things. All right. So Marley says she's just got to charge her phone, and then she'll be on in about half an hour. So we'll just chill here, and then in a half an hour she'll come on. She just got to charge her phone. She's been bullshitting. So yeah. Someone in your building's making popcorn. You can smell. I was thinking about getting popcorn today, but then I said, nah, I hate picking it out of my teeth. It's so annoying. You said high school or university, both. One goes to high school on Tuesday, and the other one goes to university in England in 2 weeks' time. My 17-year-old nephew, he goes 18 in November, and he's going to college in the UK for like 3 years, I think. So his mother's going, my sister's going with him for like a couple of days to go get him settled in to make sure he's got everything right, everything's fine, make sure he's okay, and then she's gonna come back home. So he's taking physical education. He wants to be a gym teacher, and he wants to be a sports coach and a gym teacher. So he's going to study physical education. He's going to Bournemouth College in the UK. So a lot of his friends are out there already, and a lot of his other friends are going to college too. So he's like the last one. He's like the second last one to go because his thing doesn't start to the end of September, and then he'll be back at Christmas time. So he's gonna be out of my hair for like 2 months, which is great. He always gets mad at me when I tell him that. I said, "Thank God you're gone for 2.5 months." Oh, thank God. I'm like, come on, 2 more weeks. Yesterday I said 2 more weeks and this guy's out of here. Thank God. He's like, this guy's irritating. I do it to piss him off. I'll miss his ass. I know he'll miss me before I miss him, but he's a fucking nuisance, so it'll be nice not to deal with him for about a couple months. It takes 6.5 hours from here, direct flight to London. It's Bermuda to London, 6.5 hours, 6.5 to 7 hours, depending on weather and all that type of shit. But it's a direct flight. I think on the way there, it's like 6.5 hours, and on the way back, it's 7 hours. And it's a 4 hour time change. It goes ahead 4 hours. So when they leave here in the nighttime, like around 8 o'clock, they leave here at night. So by the time they get there, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it'll definitely take that long. But from here to Vancouver, it'll take like a majority of the day. We have to go to here because my mom and my sister went and my dad went to visit my auntie and uncle in Vancouver when they were alive. They're in British Columbia, and they went from here. They went from here to Toronto, Toronto to Quebec, I think, or Montreal, one of those places, and then they had to take like a train over to Vancouver. Some bullshit like that they told me they had to do one time. I think that was the only available way to go at the time. It took like almost a whole day to get there. But see, in Vancouver, in British Columbia, it's 4 hours behind. So right now it's 5:25. So when they got there, it was still like during the day or whatever, or some shit like that. I think it was. I think they had to go from Montreal to Vancouver, and then they took like a train to get to my auntie's house. It was something like that. She said, I can't remember, but I knew it was a pain in the ass getting there and leaving. So it was a pain in the ass. I could have sworn my dad said Quebec, but he could be wrong. He went somewhere. Apparently, like the flights were so messed up that they had to go. The first time they went was Montreal to Vancouver, and then they went to Quebec, and then Quebec to Toronto, and then Toronto home. So it was like some bullshit where they had to deal with all this crap. and then they have to take a train or some crap or bus. I don't know. I have to ask them. I don't really know. I've never been there. Yeah, something like that. I have to ask my sister. She knows. But this was years and years ago. This was probably like 20 years ago. Yeah, it's like all day. Yeah. I stayed behind because I had to take care of the house and everything. Yeah. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Yeah. But once they got there, they said it was beautiful. They had a great time. My auntie has a big ass house. Well, she doesn't have it anymore, but she had a big, beautiful house. The area she lived in was very nice. But yeah, I only have one auntie now that lives in Mississauga in Toronto. That's the only auntie I have left out in Canada. She's 84, I think. Yeah, 84. My auntie Maria. Mary Joe. Maria Joe, I mean. Maria Zah. You know Maria Zah? She's cool. She's a nice lady. Yeah, that's the only auntie I have. And then I have one uncle that's alive in Portugal. And then I have an auntie and an uncle here. I only have four people left out of everybody. Everybody's almost gone. Everybody's in there. Well, my two aunties and uncles are 80 something, and my auntie and uncle here are in their early 70s. I mean, you don't want him. He's a woman beater. Okay, Joey, enjoy your dinner. He has more than life insurance. My uncle that's 80 something in Portugal. I'm sure he has life insurance. He's got money in the bank, and he's got a couple houses. He's one of my richest uncles. But he used to beat my auntie. So one day I had it out with him and kind of told him, like, I didn't mention that, but I told him in so many words, don't fucking lie to me. You can lie to everybody else, but you lie to me, I'll come across this table and beat your ass. I didn't say that to him, but I kind of did indirectly. Like, I didn't want to threaten him, but I kind of did. I was ready to give him that fuck around and find out. Because he was trying to defend his lying son, which is my cousin. Then I told him, your fucking son's a liar, and I live in Bermuda, and ain't nobody gonna tell me that that shit's happened. He's lying to you, and if you believe him, you're an idiot. No, he's not my side. He married my auntie. He's nowhere near cute. Now, you don't take after me. Yeah. He's definitely not cute. And he can't be after what he's done to my auntie, so I'll beat his ass. I can't have that happen. I wouldn't let you be with him anyway. He's an a-hole. He's the one who tried to get with my auntie that had all the money, that left us in the inheritance because he knew she had money. He tried to fuck his own sister-in-law. See what I'm saying? My auntie that died and left us with the inheritance, right? That was his that's his sister-in-law. And he was calling her up like every day trying to get her to come to Portugal and be with him and sell her house and bring the money and everything. And look, if she did, she would have died and he would have took all that shit too. That fucker. Yeah, I can't stand him. The devil's still alive. That's what I tell everybody. He's the devil in disguise. He's still alive. About 2 years ago, he slipped and fell in his shower and he split his head open and he was about to die, but his his daughter was calling the house and nobody answered, so she ran over there and found him almost dead. If she didn't get there in time, he would have died. And I was like, I know exactly what happened. His wife in spirit must have fucking did something to him, made sure he fucking tried to die and kill his ass. But spirit always tries to do something. I'm just thinking that that's probably the case. But that bastard, he's still alive. He's 86, going 87. But he's filthy rich. He can wipe his ass with $100 bills. I never liked him. And he tried to challenge me one day in Portugal. He's like, "Oh, do you know how to drive a truck?" I said, "I drive trucks way bigger than yours." And so he took offense to that. And he was like, "Oh, yeah? Well, let me see you drive this truck. Come with me. We're going to go to this place." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I drove his truck. It was gears, manual. I drove it. And he was looking at me. He was like, "Oh, yeah, you're pretty good." I said, "I've been driving truck my whole life, you dumbass. Your dumb sons don't know how to drive like me, but I'm the greatest. I'm a driver." I ran the piss out of his truck. He probably pissed his pants. But yeah, that's the one of the episodes we had. He's like he's a real asshole type of guy. He's cool, but he's an asshole at the same time. Like he invited me and my parents and everybody to always eat at his house. He was very accommodating. He would tell me all the time, you can stay at my house. You don't have to go nowhere. You don't have to stay with you. You can stay here. Anytime you come here, you can stay in my house. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I don't want to stay nowhere near you, bro. No thanks. I'd rather go to a hotel than live in his damn house. He probably put something in my drink. Yeah, exactly. I stuff his ass too. Now I never really liked him. We had an argument a few times, and he's not really my favorite person. He's my least favorite uncle. And then the uncle I have here is my dad's brother, youngest brother, and he's a dickhead too. He's been calling me nonstop this year, trying to get me to do work for him, and I refuse to do work for him because he's an asshole too, and he's a cheapskate. His own son-in-law is an electrician, and his son-in-law told me I'm not working for him because he's too cheap. And I said, "Well, I'm not working for him either, and I'm his nephew." I said, "I won't do no work for him. I've been on my own for almost 20 years. This guy just calling me now because your wife's best friend told you that I'm the greatest electrician she knows in Bermuda. It's too late now, bruh. I don't need your work." See, he thinks that I'm home waiting for people like him to call me for work. I don't need your work, bro. My dad doesn't say anything. My mom told me I don't do nothing for him. He's a cheap fucker. I wanted to tell him last time, you can't afford me, bro. I'm too expensive for you. He thinks that I'm gonna do his job like I did his wife's best friend's job back in the day for a little bit of money. That ain't gonna happen. Everything's going up. I explained to him the price of materials have gone up through the sky. So you're not paying, and everything's so more expensive. So our hourly rate has to go up too, because we gotta meet the cost of living. So he asked me to do a price for him for his renovation. And I told him, I'll get to you when I get to it. I can't guarantee I'm gonna do it for you right away. And if I tell him that I you have to pay me to do this estimate, he's gonna probably be mad as shit. He's probably gonna be like, "Oh, well, you just can't do it for free? I'm your uncle." Yeah, what the fuck have you done for me? Nothing. Just like I wanted to say to him, you're not even an eighth or a 16th of a damn well uncle I am. Not even. He's another. You know what people's problem is in this world? They think they're gonna die with their money. All these people that got all these thousands and millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars in these houses and shit. That's why I keep telling people, You ain't gonna die with that shit. You might as well enjoy it. My uncle that died years ago, he died from cancer and he retired. And as soon as he retired and he started to enjoy his life, he died a year later. And his goal was to do his bucket list, was to travel the world and have a great time and retire. Drink wine all over the place, and he never did it because he retired too late in life. You know, it's fucked up. But that's why I tell people I never dwell my life on money. It'll never happen. I don't give a fuck about no money. I gotta do. Oh, hey, Lynn, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? I swear I must think about people and then they show up the next day. I was thinking about you yesterday. Because I know a person that has the same name as you, and I was like, yeah, I know a Lynn too. And here you are. See, I guess I wanted to, Spirit wanted me to see you today. Thanks for the donation. I'll get you a general. No problem. You're finally relaxing. You got a holiday tomorrow, so you get to relax. I hope you're not working tomorrow. And I hope you're doing good. Okay, Tanya. You might be working. You need that moolah. She says, I don't care if it's a holiday. I want double time. Time and a half. Bring it on. I know you're a hustler like that. That's why I like you. All right, let me see. Man. Holy shit. All right. So, Lynn, I got some annoying people around you. I see I see like a possible you and somebody else having an argument or having like, a breakup or something. If this isn't a breakup, then you might be like getting rid of a friend of yours, or you and a friend are no longer friends, or this could be coming up, or like this could be like a person that this could be like a couple you hang around that you no longer want to be around because you know that they're sneaky and nasty and they might try to take advantage of you and you can see right through them. They might be jealous of you, or they might just like you might just have the end of the rope with them. I got all these people here reversed. Queen of Cups reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and the Moon reversed. That's like a shit show. That's like Young and the Restless. It's like all these people are like not liking each other or arguing with each other. Like this could be many things, but this could be like a mom and dad getting into an argument with you. This could be like a couple getting into an argument, or this could be you like getting rid of a guy that you're dating and you no longer want them anymore. You know? Yeah, I used to watch it all the time, to be honest. And so did my mom, but that's how Young and the Restless was. There was always some bullshit going on. Divorce, cheating, lying, manipulative shit. People trying to kill each other and all that. I hope this is not what I see, but I'm only gonna tell you what I see here, but it's like somebody's being dishonest with someone and they found out that they were. Somebody's been lying. So shit like that. Yeah. So I'm getting that there's a woman that is very inconsistent, and she's not trustworthy, and she's a liar. It's Queen of Cups. This is like a motherly person, or a person that is like, they can be under the influence of alcohol or something or whatever, but not necessarily have to be. But there's a woman here that's very inconsistent, very untrustworthy, and lies a lot. And it's not very, yeah. So, and then there's a man here that's younger, or like he's like immature, and he's willing to break up his personal relationships with this person or you, or they could just be arguing back and forth and discontinuing like his friendship with this person or you. And then like I feel like you've recognized this is all going down and you don't want nothing to do with it. You don't want to make the mistake of them trying to take advantage of you. So you're moving on from it. And you're like, you might feel unstable emotionally when you have to deal with these people. Or they could just be jealous of you and you call them out. And then there's like a resistance and an obstacle with them now because you might have said something. Because I know you'd be like saucy and shit. You'd be telling people about themselves. So maybe you had to do this, or maybe you're going to. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? But you don't have to say anything if that's the case. You put out your personal business here, but yeah. So this could be like your friends, family, whoever. Like, so you might see a shit show between a man and a woman, and you might be like, no, no, I'm not getting involved in that shit. Ah, okay. Yeah. So if it isn't you personally, it's people around you, and you're gonna end up hearing them. Now, I pulled some more cards here, and Spirit basically wants you to be discreet, use your discernment, because if you want to stay accomplished in what you want to do, then the best thing to do is to stay out of this whole thing. Be cautious, tread lightly, be safe, and don't go anywhere near these people because it's like they want you to pick sides, or they want you to defend them, or they want you to like get involved. But the best thing to do is leave well enough alone and don't deal with them. Now, I get a King of Cups reversed here, the Sun reversed, and this is telling me that this could be somebody who's getting a divorce that you might know, or somebody that's breaking off. Somebody doesn't want to be with somebody anymore. So, like I said, if this isn't you having a breakup with someone, or this could be like an ex that you hear about that they left you or you left them, and then they tried with someone else, and they're doing the same thing that they did to you. That's why they ain't working out for them. So you might hear about this person in September. You might hear about an ex that their shit went south, and you might be like, good, fuck you, you got karma. Or this could be like somebody that you know. This King of Cups could be somebody that you know that's very temperamental, very mad, you know, mad at the world, unhappy, just not, things are not going great for them. Um, if you're planning on like having a good time tomorrow for your holiday, I got the holiday card here. So your holidays will be good. You might be going somewhere with family or friends if you do, or you might go to work, whatever. Whatever you do tomorrow, it looks like you're gonna have a good holiday. But if you're planning a vacation in September, it could be a good vacation, a good time to have one. Um, and like, if this isn't a vacation, then it's you putting in a lot of effort to make full success in your life about what you want. So whatever goals you want to meet and attain and get, it can happen in the month of September. But if you want to go on a holiday to Bermuda and visit yours truly, then you know that you can do that too. It'll be fine. So yeah. Whether this is a vacation, holiday, or just a gathering, or some festivities or like parties or something, it'll be good to go to in September. But yeah, if you want to jet to holiday to come see your boy, no problem. But you come up as the Nine of Pentacles, which means keep your accomplishments to yourself. Be discreet. Don't tell too many people. And I don't think you're like that anyway. But like if you want to go out into nature and just hug a tree or you know go to a park and just relax or something like that, then you can do so. But the Nine of Pentacles woman is someone who has to stay discreet for her own safety, and she has to tread lightly and be very cautious because people are got their eyes on her. So, but yeah, in general, I just get like people around you got problems. So if it isn't you, you're gonna have to deal with people that have problems, but try not to. That's what they're trying to say. I feel the same way. I don't blame you. Yeah, so if they have problems, then try not to get involved as much as you can. But if you need to get away from your problems, you can go on a vacation to Bermuda. You'll be fine. I ain't gonna bother you. Come on that Jet 2 holiday. And he'd be like, look, people, I am tired of your shit. I'm gonna go visit my boy Mark. I'm going to Bermuda. Fuck you people. You can have your drama. I'm going to Mark's place. We guys gonna go have fun. You guys can fight amongst yourself. Fuck out of here. Hey, we all need money. We all have to work at some point. I don't blame you. I admire you for doing so. And go get it. Go do what you gotta do. When you can work and get money, we have to do it while we can, right? So you gotta do what you gotta do, Lynn. It's that simple. Hey Barbie, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you too. You gonna go live over this weekend at all or no? Or you just gonna chill? Yeah, I know. It's not easy. Everything is expensive. There's some people here that moved to Bermuda and they're going on TikTok talking shit about Bermuda and how expensive it is. And I wanted to write in the comments, well, go the fuck back home then. If you think Bermuda is expensive, then don't come here. People are complaining that a loaf of bread is $10. I'm like, a loaf of bread ain't no $10. You're going to a store that you're pricing the bullshit. Get less expensive bread or make your own bread, dumbass. All these hoes out there on TikTok talking about, oh my God, I live in Bermuda and a loaf of bread is $10. Oh my God. Well, that's not my problem. How do you expect this shit to get here? You think there's a bridge that goes from here to the USA? Dumbass, everything's got to come by boat or plane, so it's gonna be more expensive. Welcome to Bermuda, sweetheart. That's why my mom bakes bread, and so does every other smart person. Because you could buy flour and put water in there and make some yeast and get some yeast and make some bread, and it'd be a lot cheaper than $10. So go on YouTube and go make bread, woman, before you go talk shit about Bermuda's prices. I always tell people, right? I always tell people, there's always a way, right? There's always a way to have things less expensive, but some people want to live amongst their means. You know what I mean? Like if you make your own shit, then you ain't gotta worry about it. If you go during the sales and you get things on sale, like Bermuda's expensive, don't get it twisted. But I'm not gonna spend that money on those prices. I'm gonna get things that cost less, or I'm gonna make sure I get all this shit during a sale, which I did, and that way I ain't gotta spend a lot of money. Cause you gotta be smart. You can't just be lazy and expect to pay all this damn money, you know? Yeah, exactly, Tanya. Your favorite sourdough bread is 3.99. That's not bad. Because if you think about it, right? If you buy bread, you buy 6 rolls inside of a bag. That's a roll every day. So that's like a dollar every day, or like 75 cents a day to eat a sandwich. You're telling me that's expensive? No. How is that expensive? And a loaf of bread has like 20 slices in it. So you can make 10 sandwiches. So that's $1 a day for a sandwich. So what do you mean it's expensive? You don't think about it that way? You know? Come on, man. But see the yeah, exactly. You have to live within your means, right? And that's just what people don't understand. They're too busy running down Bermuda talking about it's too expensive. Well, then why you come here for, a dummy? Well, this woman was showing $10 bread, right? But the bread's not from here. When you get international, like Preference Farm bread, it's not from Bermuda. It's from wherever, United States or Canada, I don't know. For instance, Preference Farm bread is 8.99 a loaf because it's imported, and it has to get imported a certain way where it doesn't fuck the bread up. It has to come in a container that the heat's not going to destroy. It has to come in like a fridge container type thing. So you're paying for that bread, the time it get the way it gets here, and then for the person to bring it to the store. So it has to be 8.99, $10, because the price of containers to ship it here has gone through the roof. But if you buy bread that's baked in Bermuda, it's 3.99 for eight hamburger rolls. It's 3.99 for 8 hot dog rolls. So you're telling me you're gonna spend $8 on two things, or a loaf of bread is even like maybe $6 a loaf of bread in Bermuda. But it all depends on where you get it. And it's made in Bermuda, it's fresh. So if you buy Bermuda, it's not expensive. These people are like, oh my God, we have this in England. We have this in Canada. We have this in the United States. Oh my God, it's double the price. Duh. Like, you know how dumb you look when you go on TikTok and you say this shit's double? Of course. So what do you think if we sent you Bermuda products, right? So if I sent that loaf of bread, that 3.99 to the United States, how much you think is gonna cost there? 2.99? No. It's gonna cost double because it had to get there. So these ditzy chicken heads are all on TikTok running down Bermuda and going to every grocery store saying, oh my God, me and my friend, we went to Bermuda, and we did this and we did that. Oh my God. And I'm like, I look at the comment section, I'm like, Mark, don't say nothing. Don't even give these idiots your energy. And it's like, these women are so stupid. They're over here complaining about the prices of bread. Well, go buy, why don't you record how much it costs for Bermuda bread? You didn't do that, did you? You want to talk about the imported shit. Woman, get a life. If I ever see any of these people recording at the grocery store, I'm going to go right in front of their camera. And I'm going to say, don't forget to go price the shit that Bermuda makes. That's way cheaper than the imported shit. So if you're buying the imported bread, right, that's no longer fresh by the time it gets here, it's going to be okay, but not fresh like a Bermuda bakery does it every day. And it's cheap. So what's the problem? And if you really got a problem, then make it your damn self. You know? So that's why I get pissed at these people. They're always complaining about the prices, right? But you can make things so it's cheaper, and you don't have to buy certain products that are expensive more than the other. Sometimes the cheaper shit's better. It's simple. Like for instance, they had a sale for Labor Day, which is tomorrow. So all week they had all these sales. So you know what Mark did? I wrote down all the sales on my paper, on my notepad, of all the things that I want. And I got two of everything. It said two for this, two for that. All those ones that said two for this, two for that, I bought all of them. My cart, when I got to the grocery counter to check out, it had everything that was in there was on sale. So that way I don't have to go back and buy those items for about a month or two because I got more than enough. See what I'm saying? So for instance, right, this big ass thing of laundry detergent, right, was 19.99. The regular price is like 28.50, and it's huge. It's like 200 loads, right? And it's big. I don't even want this thing because it's too big, right? But you know why I bought it? Because that shit's gonna last me to the end of the year. So I just paid $20. You might as well say to wash my clothes for the rest of the year. Is that smart or is that dumb? Like, come on, people. When shit's on sale, go get it. So that way you save money. And then you ain't gotta worry about shit. And that's exactly what I do here. I'm not gonna pay $28.50 for that. I'd rather pay $19.99. So I'm gonna wait for it to be on sale. And by the time it goes on sale again, I'll be almost done. Next holiday. Or if the next holiday they have that same thing on sale, I'm gonna buy it again. Because I'm saving $8.50 every time I buy it. So that $8.50 can go to something else. I don't understand what's so hard about people making better decisions when they buy things. I don't know. That's why I can't stand when people cry about like the prices of at the grocery store. Man. And another thing, they had 2 dozen eggs for $7. So you got 24 eggs for $7. That shit's unheard of here. So they had a big sale, 2 dozens for $7. So it's like 3.50 a dozen. The other eggs that you see there are 5.89, 6.89, 7.99. So you can get some white eggs, right? They're all yellow in the inside. It don't matter. Eggs are fucking egg, right? So I got 2 dozens of eggs for $7. So those eggs are gonna last me to that date, which is September 25th. I'm got eggs for the whole month. I'm good for $7. So what's the problem? Uh, it's so cool. Not bad. Well, I can say whatever until I'm blue in the face, but one thing I can't stand is when people come to Bermuda and talk shit about our prices. Like, And even people here, they're constantly running Bermuda down about the prices, but they don't know why those prices are the way it is. And why are you so focused on the things that cost so much? Why don't you talk about the deals? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on TikTok live, right? And I'm going to go into the store. I'm going to ask the manager for permission. And I'm going to say, look, a lot of people been coming in here talking shit. So right now, I'm going to show them the bargains. I don't want no recognition, no nothing. I'm gonna show them the bargains so that way they can look like a bunch of idiots. And he'll be like, yeah, sure. If he says go ahead, I'll do it so I don't get in trouble. And I'm gonna post it up on my TikTok and I'm gonna diss the shit out of those people that talk shit. I'm gonna say, yeah, you record all the expensive shit. Why you didn't record the deals? You never say nothing about the deals. As soon as you walk through those doors, they have a pamphlet there, like a little flyer, and it says all the things that are on sale. Why you can't do that? You want to keep running us down talking shit. Fuck off, man. Marley texted me. She said she's going live. Yeah. So we can go hang out with her in a bit. Oh, nice. Lynn, I just got your donation again. Thanks, sweetheart. You can ask your question when you're ready. Doo-doo-doo. That's cool. I'm glad you found them. Now you can put them on because it's nice and sunny. And then when you wear them, Tanya, to the grocery store or wherever you go, some guy's gonna be like, "Hey, hot stuff. I like your glasses." You got to make sure you wear that purse. You said that the guy said something about your purse. You got to make sure you wear the purse and the shades so you can see if you can get one of these guys with some life insurance, you know. Anything interesting for you to be aware of, whatever comes through. All right, cool. I'll check. Anything interesting is you getting on a plane and coming to see me. That would be interesting. If you want something interesting you need to be aware of, Spirit says you need a good holiday and come see your boy. You know, we can hang out at the beach. You know, we got the pool next door. Let me stop fucking around. All right, let me see what's going on. Okay, this is a bit better. You show up here, the Empress, which you are. And it says that Spirit wants you to focus on yourself, your progress, take action, um, be a good influence to others. Um, you know that you can be what you want to be as a woman. If you want to be something else, like you're the woman you are now, but if you feel incomplete as a woman and like because you don't have certain things, like you could not be in a relationship. If you want to be a girlfriend, that might be on your mind. If you want to be a mother, that can be on your mind. If you want to get married, that can be on your mind. If it's any of those, that could be on your mind or something that you're aware of, but you're not worried about it. So you rather just keep focusing on your life, whatever you want, showing action, progress. Or this also can mean that you're going to deal with your mother a sister if you have one, an auntie, another woman that has becomes a mother, and you might go visit them or something like that. This could be like the Empress means a lot of things when you're looking at it in general, but whenever it applies to you, it applies to you in that way. And if it doesn't, that means you're going to deal with other feminine people, females and things like that. um Now, the thing I see here is there could be someone that's jealous of you, and I saw this last time when I read for you a couple minutes ago. I get jealousy around you. So there could be someone that's jealous of you, someone that's trying to like maybe harass you or make you make delays, start problems, start arguments. This could be like something that becomes difficult. Could be something that is from the past. Somebody from the past might come back and try to make life difficult, or this could be just like things being difficult and you just having to do a lot of hard work in your life. So if you have a lot of hard work to do, this could be just hard work. If it isn't just about work, this could be like some trickery bullshit from your past that comes back into your life. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why does this shit have to be this way? Why am I arguing with people from my past? I should let this shit go. So that's where the Empress comes in, where you have to be the woman and say, hey, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm already dealt with my past. I don't want my past to come back. And I dealt with this in my past and I'm moving on. I'm not going to sit here and argue about it and deal with it. Could be numerous things. Like I said, this is a general reading. So, and what I see in general. It makes sense. That's good. Now, the good part is, besides you personally being the Empress and dealing with that, what I do get here is I know you said you want, to work more, make money, and I see that happening in the month of September, right up until October. So the next 2 months, I get that you're going to benefit off of things, you're going to make profit, you're going to gain temporary gains here and there, you're going to improve with your finances, you're going to get some type of money advantage. All these things are going to be all the days that go by that pass, the success will start to build up and improve and get better over the next 2 months. You might even like do a temporary favor for someone, and that makes that person give you more work, or you might get more work through being kind and doing a favor. A favor might take you a long way, but I don't think that's going to happen right now, but it could happen in the next month or so, you know? Hey, Starlight, how you doing? So, sounds good. We're hoping sales will come through. Yeah, I do get that sales will come through in the next 2 months, like September and October, because I got less than 10. So less than 10 is 9. So 9 is September. Or it could be in the next couple days, like going into September and October, things get better all around with profits and benefits and things like that. So if you're looking for a profit, then I would say that this is going to be a temporary gain. Like you're going to make money. Like there's going to be weeks where it's going to increase, stay the same, improve, profit, benefit. It's going to be like a mixed money advantage. So I do see that happening for you though. So the money part of it and the improvement of gaining and profiting and benefit off of profiting, that definitely I see that happening. So that's good. And when I do these type of readings, it's for the next 30 days and beyond, pretty much. So I see that happening. But try your hardest to work like you say you are. Whatever you're saying resonates with the cards because you're saying you want to work hard and you want to make things happen. And I feel like if you keep doing that, then it will happen, right? But try to stay away from arguments, jealousy, people trying to make things stagnant, throw you off your game. Because, okay, Tanya, tell her I'll be there. Um, I get honestly, then what I get here is like I feel like because you're about to enter a good segment of your life with profit and being happy and improvements, that there's going to be some people out there that are going to be jealous of you, and I do get that. you know. And I think I've gotten this before reading for you before, like people are jealous of you, and that sucks because people are always jealous, you know. You can't get rid of people's jealousy. You can just get rid of the energy. So you know what's right from wrong, right? So I want Spirit's telling me to give you this advice. Speak when spoken to, deal with whatever is just deal with it, you know, and then that's it. But see, that's it. You could be regular, but they don't want you to be regular. You come across to me when I saw you for the first time live, and your energy from knowing you, you know, as long as I've known you, it hasn't been long, but I don't get any, you know, uh, bad energy from you personally. But remember, being regular to you and being out of sight and out of mind, you're a target for people being jealous of because you keep to yourself. You do what you got to do. People don't like that as much as it weird as it sounds. But you're old enough now to know that that's the case. You can just mind your business and somebody will be a magnet to be a pain in the ass. You know, people just want to aggravate you because they see you. Yeah, it is weird, you know, but this has come up twice in your reading, right? Is like people are jealous of you. It could be a person that's just could be just one person being jealous of you. So if I were to ask you right now, do you feel like someone is jealous of you right now? And I'm sure your answer will be yes, because you have that feeling that that person's jealous of you, right? And I can ask everybody in this room, do you know anybody that's jealous of you? And everybody would say, yep, because there is. There's always going to be somebody that's jealous of you. Even if you don't feel like the person is, they probably are. You just don't show it, you know? That's the thing. Exactly, because the jealousy comes from people who want to be like you. So if they see you happy, they see you're beautiful, they see you have, you know, a nice body, you have good hair, you have a good job, you have a nice car, you have a nice place, you have, you know, good family. It doesn't matter. They're going to find jealousy within you to make themselves be that way. And that's just a natural thing for some stupid human beings that are like that. But you know, I don't want you to focus on it, and I'm not going to focus on it anymore. But it's come up in your cards twice, so I have to, you know, tell you that this is just the case, right? But this jealousy is not going to affect you from your, you know, being yourself and doing and improving and getting what you want. So remember, you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, so that's your energy. You being discreet, you not mouthing off, telling people your life, and don't do that if you are, which I'm sure you don't. Be private, be safe, be secure, mind your own fucking business. Go home and go to work, which I'm sure you do, you know. And if there is people around you where you know you shouldn't say anything to, then don't. You have the intuition to know who to say shit, you know. Right, and I understand. I believe you. I believe you definitely do, you know. And that's great. And people that do that, people want to pry in your life to see why you're so private so they can expose you or think they're going to. You know, some people say to me here in where I live, "Oh, you're a mystery. Nobody knows anything." I say, "You know why? Because I'm not on the internet twerking and showing people my ass or, you know, putting all my jobs on online for people to see me working. I ain't none of your damn business what I do. I don't give a fuck what you think." You know, I'm not on the internet every day. I'm on here every day, yeah. I'm working and doing my thing. But I don't go on social media and post pictures up every day. Hell no. I don't want nobody know no shit what I'm doing. It's not my business, not yours. Ain't nobody gotta know what I'm doing. So yes, valuing your privacy is great. And that's probably why some people are jealous. You know? Yeah, me neither. I don't do that shit. This is the only thing that I do where I'm live and I'm, you know, people see me. And you do the same thing anyway. You go live on your channel too. And that's perfectly fine. That's good enough, right? There's no need to put up some hoe ass pictures up and, do all stupid ass shit and devalue yourself. There's no need for that shit. You ain't gotta tell people what you do every damn day. Today I'm going here. Today I'm going here. Today I just went to the grocery store. Yeah, that shit's unnecessary. That's where you get in trouble. Exactly. Right. Exactly. And that's just it. But that's not why, they're jealous. They're just jealous because of a reason, whatever. One person can be jealous of one thing. They could be jealous of your smile. They could be jealous of the way you look. You know how women are. They're like that. They're just jealous because, your life is better than theirs or something like that. Some bullshit. And you're probably like, I'm just a regular person, yo. Like, what are you worrying about me for? I'm not even popular. That's what I tell people all the time. What are you worrying about me for? Don't be jealous of me. I ain't got nothing to be jealous of. That's your problem. So yeah, Lynn, hopefully that made sense and hopefully that helped. But I would say, you know, be aware of, the haters and jealousy. That's what I would say be aware of. But just know that things are going to improve for you financially and profit and benefits. That could be it too. That could be it. Yeah. But, you know, don't change the way you are because if it's working and you're happy, then don't worry about what people do. But this is like more of a spiritual warning to say, hey, even though you think probably no one is, someone is. But this comes up for a lot of people anyway because it's a human thing to do. Humans are jealous. People are jealous, especially women. You know, you could be. I tell women all the time. You know, uh, sometimes women will just be jealous of you because you're naturally beautiful, and you don't need makeup and fake eyelashes and fake titties and asses and all sorts of dumb shit these people do. Same thing with a guy. A guy could be jealous of you because you have all these friends and you have a nice van or you have a nice car or you have a business or you live in a nice house or something or your dog's better than theirs or some bullshit. So people do it. It's just a normal reaction and I don't. I think you're a beautiful woman, in my opinion. I think you are, you know. But if you think you're average, that's cool. That's just your mindset, you know. But yeah, I think you're sexy, if that makes a difference. It's just my opinion. But I have a lot of beautiful women that come in here, you know. I think everybody's beautiful inside and out sometimes, you know. Of course, Barbie, yes. Don't be jealous. I said a lot of women that come in here are beautiful. See? I've seen Lynn, so I know she's beautiful. you know. So I like to give compliments when compliments are due. But see, she feels that she's average. And that's, the way she looks at herself. And that's good. If you think you're average, that's good. That's fine. Average is better than being conceited to me, you know. But my compliment to her, she might say, "Oh, Mark's just saying that because he wants to get my coochie," or "Mark's just saying that to be nice." I'm just being honest. That's what I think about her. But it's all good. That's what I think. She could take it or leave it. It's all good. I'm just being honest. Lynn's like, "Come on, Mark, stop, stop it, Mark." You're welcome, Lynn. Anytime. It's all good. But nothing bad there. Just like people around you. But I'm the same way. I feel like I was reading myself. Because the people around me are a problem, but I'm not a problem to myself or to others. But when you're around people, whether you work with them, whether your family, your friends, there's always going to be a problem around you when you deal with people. So these readings are telling me you have people around you that have problems, and it might not necessarily be you. But, if it is, you know what you got to do. So when I was reading for you, I say, yeah, I have the same issues. There's always some damn person around me with some fucking issues that I have to, absorb or deal with or ignore or say, no, no, not me. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. Hell no. I agree, Starlight. There's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of good people. I think that, you know, every year that goes by, I feel like it's a 50-50 thing. 50% of the people that you talk to are shit and 50% are pretty good. And there's probably a 15% of people who you actually are going to talk through the whole year and be like, this person's a good person and I can see myself, being a friend with them or whatever. So, me, I have the ability to, which most people do, I think I have the ability to tell whether or not a person is genuine or not, or real or not, or they're a fake ass person. I can tell by the way they talk, the way they act, the way their expressions are. I can read people pretty good by just looking at them. And I can tell they're up to some bullshit. So, you know, just by the way somebody talks, you can tell that, they're full of shit. And that's where our intuition comes in. You got to make those decisions, you know. I agree 100%. I have a lot of good people in here. That's why I don't have any problems. There's a few people that aggravate me here and there, but that's in their nature. But as long as there's no disrespect, then I'm okay. If you don't disrespect me, I'm not gonna disrespect you. So if you come in here and you treat me with respect and you're not starting trouble with people, then we're good. That's the type of people I want in here, and everybody in here helps each other, encourages each other, prays for each other. You know, so it's nice. It's nice to have a good, soul family, a nice, you know, cool group in here of people who are readers and not readers, and just people are just hanging out and just want to, be cool with each other. That's fine. You know, I've met a lot of good people on here and a lot of bad ones too, but I kept the good ones. So if you're in here, that means you're good. You're good to me. I'm good to you. That's how I look at it. If you hang around, that means you're my friend. If you no longer see yourself in here, you know what time it is. All right, cool. I've known Barb for a long time. I've known Barb for a long time. I have a few people that I've known in here for years. And then it's you guys that I just met this year. So I have new friends, old friends. I don't mind. As long as everybody's cool, then I'll be cool with you. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, but I'm gonna be back later because it's a holiday tomorrow. But I'm gonna go visit my friend Marley. If you guys want to come over there and hang out with us, you're more than welcome. Yeah, Barb always claims that this is her initial on my hat, so I let her have it. But I'm gonna go over to Marley's room. She's live now, and I haven't seen her in a while. And I want to go visit her. I've been here for 2 hours already. But after she finishes her live, I'm gonna go back live again. So I'm gonna go visit her. So if you guys don't know Marley's Tarot, she comes in here all the time. She's live now, so we're gonna go visit her and hope to see you guys over there. All right. Yes, happy September, Starlight. If you ain't doing nothing, Marley's live, my friend. I don't know if you've met her before, but yeah, we're gonna go over there and talk some shit and have fun over there, and then come back here afterwards. Alrighty, I'll see you guys. Have a good weekend and a good holiday. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go over there and talk some shit and then come back.